A story of the United States, the land of dreams and contradictions. Once upon a time, in a vast land stretching from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific, there was a nation built on dreams, contradictions, and the pursuit of something greater. This nation, called the United States of America, was not just a land defined by borders, but a tapestry of cultures, stories, and aspirations that span centuries. Its story began long before the arrival of European settlers, with the indigenous tribes who roamed its plains, forests, and deserts for thousands of years. They lived in harmony with the land, developing rich cultures, languages, and traditions that varied from the Iroquois in the east to the Navajo in the southwest. The birth of a nation in the late 15th century, European explorers, led by Christopher Columbus, stumbled upon the Americas. Their arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with exploration, settlement, and conflict. Over time, the British, French, Spanish, and Dutch established colonies along the East Coast, with the British gaining control of the 13 colonies that would eventually rebel against their rule. By the mid-18th century, tensions between the American colonists and the British Crown reached a boiling point. The colonies, tired of taxation without representation and yearning for self-governance, declared their independence on July 4, 1776. Led by figures like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, they fought a grueling war against one of the world's mightiest empires. Against all odds, the ragtag Continental Army emerged victorious, and in 1783, the United States was born. Expansion and conflict. The new nation was a bold experiment in democracy, guided by a constitution that enshrined principles of liberty and justice. However, the promise of freedom was not equally shared. The young country was built on the backs of enslaved Africans, whose labor fueled its economy, particularly in the South. Native American tribes were systematically displaced, their land seized in the name of manifest destiny, a belief that Americans were destined to expand across the continent for a